Hello, and welcome back to some more runes in a factory format. Playback is deciding that it doesn't want to work right now for some reason, so I'm recording straight off of OBS, which means I can't hear anything that's going on in the game. To be fair with this game, most of the voice stuff doesn't matter, so not really a big deal. So it's not really a big deal there. In recent news, big stuff, I think, okay, like fingers crossed here, but I think I fixed up my computer to the point where it shouldn't.
Fascinating.
I really don't want to
Is it not?
You rang?
curse myself here, but it shouldn't
Welcome.
be crashing constantly anymore. Hey, popcorn, don't have to make that to ship out at some point. Nothing. Maybe snow crab?
Please, take
Do
your
I need
time.
snow crab? I do not need a snow crown.
Thanks a bundle.
So my computer shouldn't keep crashing all the time, as evidenced by the fact that I uploaded 4 videos last night.
To what do I
And
owe
when
the
I woke up
pleasure?
this morning, my computer had not reset. More times than not, it resets if I try to leave it on overnight. And sometimes that's really bad. But also, big news, Frosthaven came in. Yeah, I got my new Frosthaven game in. They're supposed to come in sometime between like 11 and like 3 or whatever. I woke up at like 9:30, checked my emails, like, yeah, you have a package? Yeah, we delivered your package for you, so I got it at like 9 a.m. So, that's cool. So I've been opening that up, trying it out. I really do want to write like a story about it. And that should come in, I don't know, a month or something. However, well, yeah, because this weekend I'm actually busy for once because I got another notice. There's an inspection coming on Monday. And oh no, Chandra is sick, so she can't help me out with all the cleaning and stuff and make sure I stay on track, because that is definitely something that I have an issue with. So instead, I'm just cleaning up the place all on my own. And oh, hey, look, material stone. Time to get my 20,000 material stone that I need. So instead, I'm trying to keep everything on track on my own accord, and hoping that everything is going to be fine here. You know what? I'm going to actually reduce the game volume by a significant amount. This is more interesting what I have to say than the thump of the game, I'm sure. Right? Maybe. So yeah, I have a whole plan set out and everything. Today, I'm going to basically put away everything that needs to be put away. I did a lot of that work yesterday, and then Azure needed attention, so I had to stop that for the evening. And then today I'm going to continue putting away everything, and that includes throwing all of the trash that I have lying around away and putting all of my recycling, into a bag and putting that in the shed, putting that bag of clothes I don't need anymore, and I call it the shed, but I'm into the storage space, whatever. Putting all those boxes into storage space as well. But mostly, yeah, getting rid of all of the trash that I have sitting around. Okay, so I only think that I need about 20,000 material stones.
You rang?
Uh-oh. There we go. Heinz!
Welcome.
Anyway, I had stuff to think about here. Radio. So yeah, this episode is apparently just going to be get 20,000 material stone and see how long that takes. To get 30,000 lumber, it took almost 2 hours, so apparently that's all this episode is going to be as well. I don't have the time right now to do a speed up. I need to, clean up, do a basic cleaning of everything, put everything away, whatever, and if I also have the time for it, also clean up the kitchen. And then tomorrow, I believe, is going to be... Tomorrow is going to be vacuum up the whole place while everything, after everything's been thrown out and put away and whatnot. Do a big old vacuuming. And then Sunday is going to be actually wash everything, including, the litter, and throw all that old stuff out as well. So I have a whole process for everything. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be pretty simple. The people are going to come in for the inspection. They're going to see, it's like, yeah, everything is clean, except your table is filled with, like, this one board game. Really, like, if they try to give me a fail on inspection because I have, like, a board game on my table, like, that's definitely grounds for an official complaint, right? Like, so yeah. And then, hopefully, everything is going to wind up being fine. Heck, hopefully, Chandra winds up getting better and she can come on over and help me with all this cleaning stuff, because I'm not so great at cleaning. If I was great at cleaning, I'd have a job as a cleaner. Yeah, it's always the tidying up portion of jobs that always makes me lose my jobs. Other than that one I had at Sobeys, where cleaning was my job for like 3 or 4 years. Yeah, literally my job is get in after, like, the people leave the meat department and just clean the entire meat department. So I'd spend about 3 hours, more or less, hosing down the place, taking apart the machines, cleaning all of the machine parts. And I did not have to put them back together again. I took them apart and cleaned them, and, like, left them on the tables that I had also just cleaned, so they could get all nice and clean. Well, so they could get all nice and dry. Putting them back together while wet would be bad. Oh, yeah, some of those parts are... Yeah, they're solid metal! Gosh. The machine that was used for, like, the ground meats and stuff, there's, like, just a solid, like, tube of metal that I had to, like, not so much, like, needle and thread it out, but pull it out of there in a very awkward manner that I couldn't, just lift. I had to pull it out at an upwards angle. I think upwards angle. Probably not. But still had to pull it out, and that was awkward to do. But I did it. It wasn't that bad. Hi!
Remember, you remember? You should remember.
I mean, I remember my first job.
You should have remembered.
Hi, sir, I'm recording. Are you going to say any actual words?
You should have remembered.
Okay, have fun.
I'm here. I'm here. Silly Claire.
So, more than any other, mostly for right now, I'm just trying to get an episode done so I can get back and... What I figure I'll do, Azura, is I'll, when I finish this episode, I'll spend the next while cleaning. While this video is being uploaded, I'll be cleaning, and once the video finishes uploading, we can play some, like, Civilization and whatever. How do you feel?
Sounds good.
And, it looks like, and I don't want to jinx anything, I know I told the audience this, but it looks like my computer is already getting better.
Your computer is already what?
It's getting better, by the looks of things. There is a bit of lag on the computer. Like, if I'm trying to do stuff, I click on stuff, and, like, instead of a thing opening immediately, it takes, like, half a second.
Okay.
Like, I click an icon in the taskbar to open, and it, like, takes, like, a half second to open.
Right.
Or not, like, open, but, like, to maximize itself again.
Okay.
So that is curious. Oh, hey, have you seen the ghost episode yet?
No.
I should, when I'm done with this, I should link that over. But for anyone who's somehow watching this, go check out, was it Played Up episode 19, where I had some serious issues going on for no particular reason.
Welcome.
I really don't know what was going on there. But I ran a restaurant with some ghosts for a while. Hello?
Hi.
Okay. The audio thing was making, like, blips as if you were talking, but I couldn't hear anything.
No. Alright, it's time for me. I'm gonna go watch your video now.
Oh, you go. Oh, if you could, link it to Games Chat, so, and tag Ellie so she can watch it too.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to make some episode of Played Up to put up, and then the funniest Played Up incident, like, ever wound up happening. So that was pretty cool.
I can't hear you. I can't hear the video over you.
Oh.
Yeah.
That is
So I'm gonna have to
unfortunate.
disconnect to watch it.
Too much looking
Okay,
for.
you have fun.
Alright, you also have fun.
Yeah. I'm buying material stone at the, everything store. Takes about a minute to get 600 lumbers, or 600, whatever, stone.
Welcome.
Yeah, it's about 10 per second, wow. So it takes about a minute to get that. I still need to do this 15 more times. That should only take about 15 more minutes to get the 20,000 material stone that I believe that I need. I could always go above and beyond. I could go for like a nice 25,000. Or, one thing that I could do is, after getting all of this material stone, I could then go up to that other store up there, hope that's not closed already, and then just buy more stuff, and then just renovate every building. No, I can't, because that requires a bunch of princess points that I don't have, and don't have quite an easy way to farm. Do need to go and defeat 3 griffins. Maybe I'll finally do that. So yeah, got Frosthaven in. I'm hoping that I can somehow fix my keyboard on my tablet to actually start typing out a story, because if I can't do that, my options either be to not write,
Looking forward to
or
it.
to use my USB extender cable, which I know that I have, but I don't know where it is. Yes, even with my cleaning, I still haven't been able to find it. And put that in,
You know,
was it? Yeah. And use that on the keyboard for the computer that's plugged into my TV, and try to use that to type, knowing full well, oh, wait, actually, oh, hold on a second. What if instead of using my tablet at all, okay, that's a theory. Instead of using my tablet at all for any of the process, I just used that computer that I had set up, use the USB extension cable with a USB like multi-tap that I have, and I know where it is, because I found it while cleaning yesterday. So I can have the mouse and the keyboard in easy access, and plug in the overhead camera, so I can have everything that I need just all within range. So I can always just go, just keyboard hotkey for OBS. Oh, and also plug in my microphone. That room is a bit echoey, but I mean, I'm going to have to do some audio work on there anyway, which I could theoretically do on that computer.
you've got too much looking for.
Relatively easy enough. Just download Audacity and try to download this whatever video editor. So I could just do all of the work on that one computer, and then just like, heck, upload it from that computer.
Welcome.
And I also have half a mind to, instead of having the Frosthaven episodes upload on a regular weekly basis like I had been planning, just have them upload whenever I need them. That's definitely an idea. Not necessarily one I should go with, but one I could go with. I mean, yeah. If I wasn't busy this weekend with having to clean and stuff, I would totally try to make it so the first episode would come up tomorrow. Because I could definitely, like, grind and do that, but I think instead, because of everything else that's going on, I'll try to make the first episode be available the week after. Well, the week after tomorrow, so, you know, in a week. The, 18th? Yeah, it's definitely not going to be a daily or semi-daily series. Definitely not. It's going to be a weekly series that's probably going to be going on for a number of years. And actually, if I open up this, what if I wait and have, like, the first episode in, like, March? Yeah, I really don't want to... I could wait for it to do it on March, and then, who knows, by the time that happens, I might already have enough for a ton of episodes. First episode March 4th, and then just keep doing it weekly and not a Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday slot. So Sunday, Sunday's usually something that could be Mondays. Mondays is currently fine, but I can always move that to like a Wednesday or something. Tuesdays, Tomba is going to keep going. And then of course, 1st of March is a Wednesday. Maybe I could just do it Wednesday. What do I have on Wednesdays? Right, Night Witch. How is Night Witch doing? Night Witch for 15, for 22nd. Oh. The last episode of Night Witch is March 1st? So that could be... I guess I could do that.
You've got too much junk in your items.
Where's my OBS? Okay. Whoops. Sorry about that.
Come again, anytime.
Didn't have my window open. I didn't have the audio, so I couldn't hear that it was done. So yeah, I think doing it like that would be useful. Rotating stock, please. So, yes. So yeah, simple enough plan for all that. So, currently thinking first episode March the 4th, and then do it Frosthaven. To be fair, Frosthaven Fridays does have a ring to it, but I want Fridays to be miscellaneous episodes. Although I don't have enough miscellaneous episodes just sitting around, so I could very well do Frosthaven Fridays. I mean, I could. Should I? I have no idea, but I could. See, I'm thinking maybe instead of starting this weekend, which I'm too busy trying to do other stuff to focus on that, or next weekend, yeah, screw it, start in March. Don't do Frosthaven February. We do Frosthaven Friday starting in March. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, hopefully I don't fail my inspection and get, like, evicted again. Or nearly evicted again, or whatever. Really doesn't help that Simmons decided, hey, I'm gonna start peeing on everything again. And, like,
Welcome.
I see him using his litter box just fine, and then he goes and, like, pees on a blanket. And it's like, he knows that he's not supposed to. And it's like, I don't want to, you know, throw a new litter now. I could just change the litter box now, but then it'll be disgusting and dirty by the time Monday comes around. So that's why I wanted to do it on Sunday. So yeah. Yeah, today just... I did the living room plenty yesterday. Just need to clean up all the garbage from unpacking the Frosthaven game. And today, just clean up kitchen. That's what it's going to be. Clean up the kitchen and also throw away the bags of trash that I have. That's going to be fine.
You've got too much
Oh gosh, yeah, I got the Frosthaven game at like 9 a.m. and I've been unpacking it and it's now like 2. To be fair, it took about an hour just to open the game. That thing was in box after box after box. Plus, for some reason, I got the, like, sleeves for Frosthaven. And sleeving up cards does take quite a bit of time.
Welcome.
So, you know, there is that to keep in mind and everything, but whatever, right? All I have to do is make sure to clean up the place. You know, maybe I'll message Chandra, see how she's feeling today. If there's anything... Yeah, Chandra, she's an absolute delight. Nice to know her, nice to associate with her. It's just a shame that she hasn't been around for, like, ever. Yeah.
You've got too much junk in your item
How's
drawer.
cleaning? It's been going, slow.
Looking forward to your continuing. Come again, anytime.
Yeah. I feel like the 2 biggest things that really get checked in the inspection are, well, no, 3 biggest things. It's the kitchen, the bathroom, and the floors. So if I can make sure to clean out the whole kitchen today, clean out the bathroom tomorrow, and then do the floors on Sunday, that should be perfect.
Welcome.
Kitchen, bathroom, floors, good. Just a big loose. And then, yeah, probably start actually working on the recordings on Monday. After, hopefully, passing the inspection, but God, sometimes they just get so strict with it. It's like, oh, well, we can see that you recently mopped the floors, but there are, like, lines on your floors, because you didn't mop them, like, perfectly, so there's, like, streaks on them. So, we're going to say that's a mid-round inspection. We'll be back in a week and, like, mop your floors properly next time. It's like, you are admitting that you can tell that they were mopped. Like, you can see that they've been mopped. You admit that it's obvious that they've been mopped, but they're not mopped well enough for you. And,
Welcome.
well, at the time that people came in, it's like, I smell ammonia. It's like, yeah, I mean, it's almost as if that's, you know, a product in cleaning solution. I'm just gonna say, after we had thrown away the old hair dye, people came in and definitively did not smell ammonia anymore. Yeah, I still have my implements that I use for recovery post-surgery sitting in the bathroom. Because really, oh shoot, where else am I supposed to go? They're supposed to be somewhere. I'm supposed to be still using them on a daily basis, so I'm not going to be putting them away because some people want to do an inspection. They are adults. They can deal with seeing, you know, medical supplies sitting around. Yeah, make sure to clean them very well so they're extra sparkly.
You've got too much junk in your item trunk. Looking, come again, anytime. Welcome.
See, I just know that if Chandra came over, then, like, the two of us would be... Just having her around would help keep me focused on the proper cleaning at hand. Because focus is not a thing that I necessarily excel at and am otherwise good at. Which is funny, because Chandra's the one with ADHD.
You've got too much junk in your item trunk.
Bye.
Looking forward to your continued payments. Whoops, I meant patronage. Please, take your time. Come
It's a
again,
soft
anytime.
maybe on the Sunday to make sure that everything gets finished up there. But gosh, yeah, and like the fact that I'd like
Welcome.
so like last year I had told the people responsible for my whatever people in charge of the building. I told them, hey, I'll be out for like these two, I think it was like 3 weeks specifically. I'll be out of town. And then they're like, okay, fine. And yeah, I had Chandra stay, well, quote unquote, not stay over, coming over to check on the apartment on a consistent, well, maybe not consistent, on a regular basis. And they were okay with that. And then they still scheduled an inspection. And like, what if I like failed that inspection? Would they try to evict me, or they'd be all like, "Hey, your friend did a bad job of keeping your place in line"? Also, secondary thought: if I can't clean up the place in time, just spill like a lot of blood around. Tell them that I've had a bit of misfortune and have to go to the hospital, and just distract them with that. Because if there's one thing I can do almost kind of well, it's bleed. I joke. I don't have, was it hemoglobin? Hemoglobia? What's that? Yeah, I don't have thin blood. I don't bleed excessively well. So, yeah. Today. So yeah. I mean, you all heard. Made that deal with Azura. Get this video done, and while it's being uploaded, clean out the kitchen. So, put bottles into bottle recycling bag, put those in storage. Storage that's not actually part of the main apartment itself, so don't have to worry about the smell getting into the apartment necessarily. get the trash all thrown out and taken out, and the cardboard, and refill all of my water bottles, and also clean up all of the dishes, and wash the sink, and scrub down all of the countertops, and also watch all of the the utilities that stay on the countertops, like, you know, my spoon holder and
You know,
my appliances that stay on countertops.
welcome.
What is the name of that thing? The thing that like holds like your stirring spoon, so you don't have to put it right down onto the counter. You can just put it on the thingy, because that thing gets messy after a while. So clean out that. Yeah. Carefully wash my little scale that I have. Set that back up. So yeah, just do what I can and just clean out the whole kitchen. Make that thing all nice and good. And then tomorrow, basically do the whole same thing, but with the bathroom. And then Sunday, finishing touches. So I think, yeah, I guess tomorrow I'll be cleaning out the kitty litter. You hear that, Cinnamon? You get fresh kitty litter tomorrow. Be good today. And I guess at some point during this weekend as well, I gotta put away all of my clean laundry that I got. Or, at least one basket's worth, right? It's not like they'll be checking my closet, so I have been just tossing stuff in there from time to time.
You've got too much. Looking forward to your come again anytime.
Oh look, I have almost all of the lumber I need, just 2 more trips. It's already taken about half an episode.
Welcome.
Whee! This is fine. Yeah, don't have much else to talk about. That's what's going on right now. Oh yeah. Yeah, fix up the computer, clean up the apartment. Yeah, I know, blah, blah, blah. You should keep your apartment spotless clean at all times, 24/7, blah, blah, blah. It's like, I don't have the motivation. I don't have the motivation to keep the place clean all the time. And I don't have the desire to keep it clean all the time for my own sake. My own standards for myself are very, very low. Like, literally only... It's like, oh, well, we give you the inspection, but you're not supposed to, like, specifically clean up before the inspections. This just letting you know that we're going to be in. You're not actually supposed to clean up at all beforehand. It's just supposed to be as simple as, like, this is what the place looks like all the time. And it's like, gosh, I can tell you, no, that isn't what it looks like all the time. And you know that.
Welcome.
It's like, you know that I don't keep the place spotless clean all the time. I have failed inspections because it wasn't spotless clean enough. Yeah, I know for a fact I'm not getting my damage deposit back on this place. I mean, just from the way that the people in charge act towards me, there's no way that they'll be all like, oh, and by the way, here's your money back. It's like, there's no way they would. So, just gotta keep living here long enough for something, I don't know. Couple more years, right? Keep saving money every month. Yeah, the saving of money every month, that's been going well. Yeah. I see that I have like a couple $1,000 in the bank, and I have to try to remind myself, like, no, Claire, don't use it to go on a convention.
Looking for come again anytime.
Trying to save up. And of course, there's the thought of like, oh, well, if I can't keep it just an apartment clean, how am I going to keep my entire house clean? Like, well, one, a house has a lot more stuff to keep stuff, so I won't be in the mess that I often get into of, hey, cool, I have all this stuff. Where do I put it? And two, I'm not planning on living alone in a house. I'll have someone there to try to keep me responsible. All of the stones you might need. Oh god, yeah, imagine I fail an inspection because the people come in, it's like, oh, you have dirty laundry in your laundry hamper. Yeah, all I have to do is make sure there's no ammonia smell, which, by the way, I can't smell ammonia unless it's actually, like, really, really strong. And I find that, generally speaking, depending on the application, I actually like the smell of ammonia. Like, I'm a big fan of the smell of, like, hair dye, and apparently the smell of hair dye is just ammonia.
You're a brilliant ball of sunshine today. Whimsical welcome.
So, yeah. So, I have 6,700 points, so... Screw it, flower store?
Take your time.
Screw it, flower store.
Find everything you need, and a few things you didn't. Whimsical welcome.
And the second expansion for the clinic, I guess, too. I wish I could just buy the princess points. I have
And a few
over
things you
900 million monies.
Whimsical welcome.
To be fair, the rest of these expansions I don't think I necessarily need, so I'm fine with that outright. But yeah, the flower store and
Thank you very much, and please.
the whatever. Oh, right, back to the flower store. Get the succubus to join in on my adventure. And then I guess also do a regular old-fashioned boss rush because, I mean, why not at this point, right? I could also keep going back to... I guess I could also just keep doing the Crystal Labra for the rest of this episode. You know, it's good, Crystal Labra. Try to get the rest of this going on. I shouldn't be still saving and save down at 1.
Hey, you're awake.
Alright. Like, whenever they come in for an inspection, it's just a wild card of what they will or will not complain about this time. Because they keep sending in different people, of course, and different people will have different, like, expectations for what they want to see in different scenarios. And sometimes they come in and they're all like, oh, you left a dish in the sink, fail. And other times they're all like, oh, well, I know the place looks like a sty, but it's fine. I don't really care. So I'm really hoping I get one of those people who, like, is fine and, like, understands that, like, you know, I can't clean this to the level of a 5-star hotel. Like, if I trusted my oven, I'd do one of those things of, like, what is it, like, bake, whatever, like, you know, you just, like, bake something in the oven for, like, a half hour, and then the whole place just smells lovely, like, all day.
Welcome.
Normally done for people who are selling homes just to try to convince people to buy the homes. They just go, it's like, oh yeah, we'll, put something on to bake, and then everyone can, like, when they walk in, they smell cookies. And then they'll be all like, "Oh, this house smells like cookies. I want to buy it."
There's something I'd like
If you
to
do
tell
something
you.
like that, that'd be nice. Yeah, right now I feel really guilty doing this recording instead of going and trying to fix up the, Is that if I can?
Well,
Hi.
I'll just say this. Yeah, you really need to figure out audio balancing.
Probably.
You really can't hear me or Ellie. The only reason I think I understand what me and Ellie are saying is because I was actually there and know what we were actually saying.
That's odd. Especially considering
Yeah.
on OBS, your volume track is louder. Winds up being louder than mine.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but I can barely hear me. I can hear Ellie even worse, and then you are your normal volume.
Fascinating, is it not?
Yeah, because, like, on OBS, I typically hover around, like, the minus 25 to minus 20 decibel range. You tend to hover around, like, the minus 20 to minus 15 decibel, whatever, range.
Okay.
So, according to OBS, you're louder. The issue is that I have to have, like, both you and Ellie and game audio all on the same track. So if I try to crank up your volume, then the game is just louder. That's why I often, when we're recording games together, have the game basically on mute. Because I don't know how to make OBS capture just one particular application's audio.
Thanks a bundle.
Yeah, it's still something I haven't quite been able to find out yet. So if I were to take some time to do that and make that work, hey, that could be nice and useful.
Yes. Yeah, it would be nice if you learned to use, to edit videos, yes.
Well, editing the video would not help anything because the audio is put into the video. All of the audio together, once it gets to editing, is in one audio track. If I try to up the volume, what am I going to do? Edit it so the volume rises whenever you talk? Specifically? So if we're ever talking at the same time, my voice is also louder? Or if you're talking while the game is playing audio, you still get overridden by the game? I can't edit Discord settings anymore. I already have you at 200%.
Good evening.
It just seems inconceivable to me that OBS wouldn't be able to track audio from different sources separately.
I haven't been able to find it in my limited amount of testing. It might probably be possible. But also, you're using a webcam microphone.
Okay, here's the thing. Ellie's audio is even quieter than mine.
Ellie is just insanely quiet.
I mean, yes. But I don't think the quality of the microphone is what determines the volume.
No, but Ellie is naturally just quiet.
Yes.
Rune Factory 5.
Happy to see you.
Honestly, if we were trying to do this professionally, we would all be recording our audio separately.
Yeah, and then have one person go and splice all of the audios together in one track, yes.
Yes.
There we go. Is everyone in town? Oh, hi, Doug's out in the water. Beatrice? Yeah, apparently in the woods. Where's everyone else? Nope, doesn't look like anyone else is outside. Well, Scarlet, but she's just in town normally. Nothing strange to be found over here. Well, yeah, hopefully my computer learned its lesson from me taking it apart yesterday and it won't continue trying to be an issue.
Welcome.
No crashes today yet?
Not yet.
Cool.
It didn't crash overnight, so that's a good sign.
Please, take your time. Thanks a bundle.
Let your worries be your
So-
strength.
Yeah. We'll have to see if it winds up crashing or not, but if it goes a full day without crashing, then one of those three things, or at least one of those three things, or maybe all of those three things that I did wound up fixing issues.
Gosh.
Between, you know, dusting it off, at least a little bit, taking out some old RAM that's apparently been discontinued. It's not available on the store I bought it from anymore. Which is why I didn't get a second set of it when I bought the extra RAM. Or, was it unplugging that one thing out of the back of it? You know, the Bluetooth labeled thing that doesn't actually provide Bluetooth. Yeah, you know, that thing that says Bluetooth that actually does something else.
Fascinating, is it not? Welcome.
Thanks a bundle.
Well, aren't you a goody two-shoes?
So I got my characters all ready for playthrough of Frosthaven. I just need to write up backstories for them. Also, when looking through the retirement goals of the characters, whatever, one of the retirement goals seems insanely easy to complete.
Uh-huh.
It's literally just, you immediately unlock this one scenario. Follow that scenario to a conclusion. Period.
Okay.
Because, like, in Gloomhaven, it would be like, finish 6 scenarios in the marsh, and then you unlock this scenario, and then you follow it to a conclusion. This is just, nope, you immediately unlock this scenario, all you have to do is reach a conclusion with it, and then you can retire.
Interesting.
So, like, I was tempted, I don't know if I went with it or not, but I was tempted just to take that, and just have the adventure start with that. And then have that character just leave the group basically immediately.
Welcome.
Thanks a bundle.
I think there were 2 things I really needed. There was honey and there was something else that I really wanted lots of.
Work hard.
Also,
work
I can get Noel grass. Honey and Noel grass are the 2 things that I really want. But hey, for not much of an episode, at least I got potentially all of the stone I am going to need for the rest of the game. Potentially. Theoretically. Maybe. Maybe not. But you know, in theory. And that's the best place to be, theoretically. But no, okay. Anyway.
Welcome.
Thanks a
No,
bundle.
still nothing at the store. That's right, I'm not sure I actually mentioned this on episode. No, that's right, because I only got it in yesterday. Got my new playmat in. My new MRS Plays mat. If you're not familiar, it's a picture of the logo, which looks a little bit something like this. I like playing on OBS, I can just do stuff like that. It's fun.
Welcome.
Still nothing.
Thanks a
Nope.
bundle.
Hey, if my computer's not having issues anymore, that means we might actually be able to finish our game
I'd like to tell
of
you.
Civ 6. Doesn't seem too likely that we'll necessarily win, but at least being able to finish it would be nice, and then take the information that we have and try again at some point. Yeah, I have here just on my desk now a stack of maybe like 1,000 monster initiative whatever cards, and also a couple of little bags of I got the sleeves for the game, and they're like in their own like labeled box of just Frosthaven sleeves. Yeah. Hey, did you know that Frosthaven boss can go on initiative 52 and move at a speed of -1, then attack at -1 on 2 targets at range 3? That sounds chilling. Wait a second, do the bosses have like the special 1, special 2 thing again? Because that was a big part of fighting bosses in Gloomhaven. I still remember struggling forever with that first mission, then we do the second one and just beat it like easily. And I say we, it was just me. That was just when I played it.
Please, take
Because playing with the just flat out +1 difficulty level really, really, really sucks at the low levels, where working together does not excuse the bonus, the increase of difficulty. Oh yeah, special 2, special 2, special 2, special 1, special 1, special 1. Attack plus, move +0, attack +0, and then move -1, attack -1 at range 2 on 3 targets. No, sorry. 2 targets at range 3. 3 special 1s and 3 special 2s. So yeah, looks like bosses have lots of excuses to be very special. can't wait to write about all of this. I'm already trying to figure out like which characters go with what and stuff. I think I've figured out 2 of the characters I want to use for the starting 4. But like whatever, story wise and all that. It's nice. It's a big old project. It's a big excuse to do another writing project. And I'm down for a nice excuse to do a writing project. Like when I did, was it 2,000 words of a short story? Just because I got aggravated by a game saying that writing was difficult. Now, see, writing is easy. Writing well is difficult. Like, there's a distinct difference there. Yeah, next episode, boss rush, and also remember to plant these crops, because giant flower, giant Noel grass, and also regular Noel grass, all to be shipped out. I wish that you could, like, grow a giant crop, scythe it down, get a giant crop seed. Because that would be cool and all, but that would mean that I would have to grow each crop in giant form twice. Although, if you could just buy the giant version of the crop seed, I guess it would, like, start off as a giant crop, so you wouldn't need giantizer on the space that you used to grow it. And plus, it would be probably a little bit faster, because it wouldn't have to be ready and then, like, wait, like, 3 days. It would just be ready.
So you married Fuka yet?
No. We haven't even gone on our first date.
Jesus, get on that.
Azura, every episode is, like, maybe half of an in-game day. At most.
Oh. What else were you doing to fill out an episode?
I mean, this episode was a lot of... This episode has pretty much just been going to the everything store over and over and over again to see if there's, like, new goods in stock that I can buy that I don't already have. And I already bought, like, over 10,000 material stones. Last episode was buying, like, 30,000 lumber.
God, that must be a great episode, watching someone go to the store and buy 30,000 lumber and nothing else.
Half of the episode is me actually doing stuff. And what I said, I was preparing to buy stuff for Levelizer, but then I realized I can't actually buy the stuff for Levelizer because I can't buy Noel grass, because it turns out I haven't actually shipped out any. And then cursing myself for not shipping out the Noel grass I'd grown a few days earlier because I thought that I had shipped some out. So I then went to the store, and then I found, oh hey, there's lumber for sale. And then I did a speed up for the other half of the episode and spent 2 hours of real life time buying lumber and immediately putting it in my lumber bin.
Okay.
For a good 30,000 lumbers. It was a lot to work on.
Okay. Anyways, I'm hungry, so I'm gonna figure out something for lunch.
Alright, you go have lunch. I'm going to finish up this episode in just a bit here and set it to upload, and then do a bunch of cleaning and maybe also make some lunch because I'll be cleaning the kitchen anyway.
Sounds good.
Rotating stock.
Bye.
Forest, sapphire, four-leaf clover, but I have 500 of them already. I don't need more icy creams.
Take your time.
Here's bowl, pound cake. I don't need any of this. I just want to, at the very least, end this on I'm buying a thing that I actually need and have... If I could end this on honey...
And don't be late.
How much honey would I want? I'd say 1,000, right? A good solid 1,000 honey sounds like a good solid number. And then next episode, in amongst everything else I'm doing, also spend some time and gather up just a bunch of honey. Yeah, 1,000 sounds like a good solid number. I don't have the stuff to make 1,000 love juice, but 1,000 honey, and then like next episode I can work towards that. Honestly, I could just do the entire Frosthaven thing without actually recording it and just do it as story form. If I'm really,
Fascinating, is it not?
yeah, really thinking about it. Just some sort of free roam story mode. Hey, gorgeous.
Please, take your time.
Pretty sure I've already had all of this stuff.
Thanks a bundle.
Whew, okay, whatever. Literally one more time. Just one more time through. And if I still don't get anything I need, then I'm just gonna end the episode. And next time, just, you know, boss fights and flower planting and all that normal stuff. But I have the option to hit up the store, so I'm hitting up the store for as much as I can, and whatever happens, happens, and whatever works, works, and whatever doesn't work is a failure, like my life. It's nice to just, you know? Why do I have a thing on OBS for scene transitions when I never transition my scenes? Can OBS be used as a video editor? Is that why you can transition scenes? Oh gosh, trying to record the Frosthaven gameplay. I'm gonna have to keep so much information on the sidebar. It's going to be insane. Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Fascinating.
Give me enough time and enough dedication, I'm sure I'll figure stuff out.
Welcome.
Butter. Don't need the butter. Don't need the red crystal flowers either. Which I don't already have one, so probably has been shipped out already. Prize 'em. That's cute,
Please,
dear.
take your time.
But I think I already have all of these. And to think that the one item that I did manage to find that I didn't already have, the straw hat, I got shortly before actually starting to record. So woohoo! So that's the end of this here episode. Next episode will be at least a little bit more interesting. Oh gosh, wait.
Take your time.
Far now, right? I have to record again on Sunday? Oh, more for how the cleaning is doing then.